Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're doing good tonight. Yay! So we're going to go ahead and dive into the sign of Gemini. So for all my Geminis out there, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning into my channel. We're going to dive into your mental energy, emotional energy. We're going to also dive into your relationships, okay, and your career and see what's going on with that. We're also going to dive into your lover's energy. Something new I just want to do. I usually do a DMDF per sign, but I wanted to kind of change it up this month and just do Gemini in general and then your lover, okay? That might give you some answers for those of you that have lovers anyways. I might go ahead and do just a single outlook also for the Geminis out there. There's a lot of singles. All right. Okay, Gemini, so as I wrote up there, you're intellectual, you're friendly, you're resilient, you're resourceful, you are a joy to be around, you're childlike, you're curious, you always have interesting things to say and talk about, you're very quick-witted, okay, very smart. So let's look into your sign. What's going on in Gemini's mental space currently right now for March of 2020? What will Gemini be thinking about? What's on Gemini's mind? And the mind of Gemini's lover? Well, Matthew just woke up, so yikes. He was sleeping. I don't think I'm going to be so lucky. Shoot, hang on one second. Okay, here you go. What's wrong? What do you need? Need your milk? Okay, I will give it to you. What is it you need, honey? No videos? You do? Superman versus Godzilla? Okay. There you go. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry, Gemini. So anyways, maybe children are on your mind. It's nothing is coincidence. Nothing happens for no reason. It's possible that you're thinking about your children right now, okay? Or you're dealing with children right now. The card that came out for you is the Lookout, which is basically a tower moment, okay? And so I do think that you're in the energy of complete overhaul, complete lifestyle changes, a new home, a new life, a new lover, a new child maybe in the mix, okay? A whole new everything. Like everything is so different and crazy for you, Gemini. All right, and so you're just going through these major overhauls, like complete transformations. Your lover has quite a bit going on, more than I can say mentally. This could also be your energy, okay? But I have the number 9, Archangel Michael, and there's a child with Archangel Michael. So again, children are coming into the mix. But I'm not surprised, Gemini. Your sign is the sign of 2 twin children. So you are very childlike, and there's some inner child work going on, or you are very concerned about protecting a child, okay? The next one is the Queen of Scrolls. This is Virgo energy, also Capricorn and Taurus, all right? So there's some protective energy between you and your lover. Someone here feels very protective about their children, and you could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. That could be your lover. I gotta turn that down. It was just too loud.
You keep stressing me out.
Okay. So anyways, you're dealing with someone, Gemini, who's very earthy and very protective. I didn't even notice there's 2 children. My bad. There's 2 children in this picture, a little girl and a little boy. So there could be a couple of children in the mix, even if it's just one child. But your lover, Gemini, has children, okay? And they're very protective, and they're trying to be resourceful. We have the Queen of Scrolls. So this person is trying to take responsibility and take care of a child. Gemini, your lover wants to take care of a child, okay? And this is reversible. So for some of you cross watchers, maybe it's not Gemini's lover who's going through this. Maybe it's you and Gemini is going through this. Please feel free to switch it around. You are the sign of yin and yang and the twins. So it's completely flippable, Gemini. The other things going on with your person mentally is Uriel and the Sphinx. This is spiritual and emotional testing in reverse, which basically means not following intuition, not aligned with spirit, not really awake. Okay, your person is a little bit asleep at this time. And then we have initiation of the Count Saint Germain in reverse. So this is not taking the right counsel, not around the right people, Gemini. Your lover's not getting good advice. Your lover is surrounded by people that are not for their best interest right now. And Gemini, your person is just trying to be responsible. Your person might be in a situation for their children or for some kind of financial reasons. And that's what your person has on their mind, is responsibility. I don't see cups, I don't see emotions here. I just see they're wherever they're at is because they know and think they need to be there to take some kind of protective care. Okay? And you, Gemini, are like, what? On the lookout. You're just like, oh my God, I know something's coming. There will be a change, but when? You have this anxiety because something is up in the air. And don't forget, Gemini, Rahu rules your sign as well as Mercury. So you do go through a lot of these phases of illusion, smoke and mirrors, anxiety. Mercury also represents nerves and your nervous system. So Gemini generally tends to be a little bit nervous, a little bit edgy, you know. I feel like you're kind of like a rabbit. You're quick, you're here and there. You're very anxious, you're very alert, you know, very rabbit energy here. You know, you're just like, what's coming next? Who's out? Who's out after me? Where's the predators? What's going on? So you're thinking quick on your feet. And this lookout means something good is coming and you totally know it. Okay? Okay. So this is what's going on mentally. Let me read some of this. I do want to read some of this for you. The lookout says, this card tells you to be on the lookout, Gemini. There is a challenging situation, perhaps even a battle of some sort coming your way. It is around you, even. You could experience a sudden fall or loss of your position. What? I'm sorry, guys. Interruption, which is probably the lookout. Complete interruption. Not nice. You told me you wanted Godzilla. Here. So there's definitely some fear and anxiety about the loss. I really think you're thinking about a loss. You're thinking about it. This might have already happened, is kind of the feeling I'm getting. You already experienced a loss, all right? A loss of your position and your place. But if you are aware, you can make a backup plan that will help you ride through this difficult time a little more easily. This phase may be temporary, but it's important to keep your balance. Your strength will carry you through this challenging time. Okay, that's it. So personally, I think you're worried about the past. It's definitely a situation that was extremely difficult. Stop that.
Stop
Hang on, guys. I gotta fix this.
Stop
Okay, I'm gonna grab it from you because you're hitting the phone. Don't do that. Pick the right video and stop smacking the phone. Sorry, guys. Anyways, like I said, I think you already went through this and it interrupted your life. You lost a position of authority. If you were a mother or a wife or a significant partner to someone, you had a complete fire, like your house burned down. Maybe literally your house burned down. I do see fire here. Okay, but it also feels like your house burned down. It feels like you had a position of the queen, the significant other, the mother role, the lover's role, the wife role, husband role. You had all this going on, Gemini, and then like a quick swipe in your face, everything just left and you lost your position. You lost your footing. Something came out of left field. Okay. And I think this is you, believe it or not, Queen of Scrolls. You were the one responsible. You were the one ready, taking care of everything. You were mature. You had your finances in order. You were always available to help other people. You're very wise. You're very smart. You're down to earth. You're very earthy, nurturing, and caring. Okay, you are the protector, Archangel Michael. You are protecting the children. You are protecting your family. And your person is thinking about this. Your person is thinking about how protective you were and how good you were and how righteous you were, okay? But they were not following good advice, because why are both of these in reverse? You know, they were not following good advice. They were easily misled, led astray. Let's go ahead and read that, 21. Okay. And it says in reverse, the sands of the desert have covered you once again. Not only have you put aside the deep inner work that brings out the light in your self-discovery, but you also have allowed even the mundane little things in life to settle upon you and keep you from your spiritual power. So immediately I'm having problems with my left eye. I don't know where that came from, out of nowhere. Someone could have some problem with their sight, their vision, maybe their left eye. Something else, every little day things like school, work, money, bills, family, they let all these things pile up and keep them from their spiritual growth. It was too much. They were carrying a burden. Overly responsible and overly taking care of other people. With this card reversed, you may have a strong tendency to slip into old emotional, mental, and behavioral past patterns. Be conscious and careful, and the sand is quick. You must recommit and make a greater effort now. Happily, there is still someone, both in spirit and the physical world, who can still help you. Find the kindred soul who shares your quest and open to the Archangel Uriel. Make these relationships your inner work, and renewing this relationship is your priority. You have always been and always will be the most important thing in life, and you are the most important job you will ever have. So dig in. So again, it's you, Gemini. I mean, this is your lover, but you know, keep in mind it is reversible. But your lover still has you. You're still in physical form here to help them get back on track on their spiritual journey. You are coming in as the Queen of Scrolls, and they are thinking of you very much. So this person is really riddled with guilt and really on their mind that they were turning their back on the wrong person. Turning their back on someone that they should have been protecting. Okay, and now I'm going to read 14 in reverse. And Gemini, this is for your lover, okay? The time of your initiation has been upon you. You are holding on to old ways, and you are resistant to the wonderful changes at hand. The old things, relationships that keep your energy low, are not your safety net, but rather the opposite. They're keeping you hostage. They keep you mirrored in your difficulties. Even if the lower energy people and things keeping you down are gone, you may be stuck on their loss or just afraid to move on to something new. Whatever is keeping you from pursuing your highest evolution, you must be confronted. Don't block your movement to a higher utilization of force of mind, because with it, you can change your life and the very face of the world. So again, it's just this complete confirmation. Your person is stuck in the past. And this is what happened. This is something that happened in the past for both of you guys, okay? there was this separation or this major upheaval between the both of you. And it hit you out of nowhere. You got sideswiped. You got torn out of this relationship. You got thrown out like yesterday's trash. Even though you were giving to this relationship, nurturing to this relationship, protective of this relationship, even though this relationship was divinely guided, your person went astray because they were stuck in old patterns and an old past feeling. And I don't feel like this was you. I feel like this could be their inner child, to be honest. This is a past life or an inner child. This is also an ex before you came around. This is an old energy, and they have been stuck in this cycle since before you came around. So it's really not you. You're just reminding them of what needs fixing. Let's get some more cards. Let me get my divine masculine messages. Gemini, you like to talk, so let's talk. You love chit chat. You love to figure things out, get to the bottom of things, research, get to the truth. You are one of many words, many thoughts. So you are the verbal communicator of the zodiac. You are the friend, the confidant, the therapist. Okay, so you are happy to get into this energy. Like, please, Steph, feed me more, give me more. It's not enough. I know it's not enough. Spirit, tell me more about the lookout. What happened in this tower moment for Gemini? Yeah, sometimes it annoys people. My ugly truth. Yeah, it probably does. Sometimes I annoy people, believe it or not. You see it in my comments. They're like, oh my God, Steph, shut up. I know. Spirit, tell me more about the lookout. What happened here? What went down? What went down? What went down? We got in and out. And we got, I want to give my all to you. So again, Queen of Pentacles, that was you over-giving. Gemini, you were over-giving, giving to somebody that was in and out of your life. And they could be in and out, like back and forth, which is for some people. But I also feel the in and out actually means they were in and then they were out. Super quick. Okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling. But yes, for some people, it could be a back and forth. But for a lot of you, my energy is saying they were in, then they were out. And that was this tower moment. You guys were totally in love. Everything was moving forward. And then all of a sudden, boom, they were out. It's like 1 minute they were committed. The next minute they weren't. Tell me more about Gemini and this lookout tower, please. Tell me more about this. I want details, details, details. The devil is in the details. Tell me about Gemini and this tower. What do they need to know? Talking. Well, there you are, Gemini. Talky. And this is interested, conversing more. An awaited message arrives. Text, call, email, hovering. Bottom of the deck is love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So this in and out was like, oh my God. First of all, you had a deep connection, like a soulmate connection with this love card. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful, really good connection, right? There was a lot of communication. I think you guys shared a phone plan, or you guys were texting and communicating a lot. Okay, you guys were in communication, which makes Gemini very happy. If Gemini does not have good communication with their lover, Gemini is out. If Gemini is not communicating with you, Gemini's already out. And I'm just giving you a hint. I am a Gemini. I know what I'm talking about in Vedic. Believe me, if a Gemini is not spending their time texting, calling, or communicating with you, they're done. You might as well just pack your bags and move on, because when Gemini stops communicating, they're not interested anymore. There's something that triggered them, something that happened, and they are just out. Okay, and it may not be forever, because Geminis do come in and out of feelings. You know, Gemini's an air sign. So they're not emotional like Cancer, but they're very close to it as far as where their mind goes. So Gemini will be in and out of a situation depending on how their feelings are, or their interest level. It's like they're either interested and there's something that they want from this relationship, or they're not. And so what I see for you is you were very communicative and there was a deep connection. Okay, then the Tower happened. Spirit, tell me about the Tower. Tell me about this Tower for Gemini. Tell me about the Lookout. Tell me about the Tower for Gemini with this in and out person. Wow, we got hope, justice. Gives them with a Libra and Aquarius, a mutual air sign. Okay, or Earth, like I said earlier, Queen of Scrolls, Queen of Earth. But you lost hope, and it was very unfair. There was an injustice. Now, Gemini, in your mind, you still believe and have faith that there will be some kind of reckoning and some kind of justice with you and your lover. You believe it. This is Stephanie. I have faith, I have hope, and I have faith. I have a strong belief that what goes around comes around, and that justice will be mine. Justice will be mine. Okay, and so you are believing that this is going to change. There will be a reckoning. Okay, there will be a reckoning. And so, yeah, this Tower happened, it hurt you, but I don't see you suffering. I see you working your way through it. And I will dive into your emotions here, but that's just a little bit more details on what's going on with you mentally. Tell me about this person. Wow, we have Judgment, Justice, Judgment. Libra energy again. Then we have the Magician, Virgo energy. Virgo's very strong today. Could be a Virgo, Libra, cusper. Or just like another air sign like I mentioned. But I see Earth. Earth and air is very strong today. But anyways, this is Gemini, your sign, plus Virgo, all driven by Mercury. Okay, so it's communication again. And we have Judgment, which is justice. This is the court, the law. What your person is thinking about and what your person is manifesting is judgment. Your person is definitely bringing about some kind of judgment on their head. Whatever they did, they know it's going to come back on them. They might be working with the judicial system. Okay, they could be working for the judicial system, or they could be dealing with the judicial system at this time in regards to you. They could be thinking that I better get creative and impress these people because whatever their judgment is affects me, affects my life. So your person is definitely trying to get creative about how they're going to handle some kind of judgment. Your person with the Magician is also very creative. They work with their hands. Virgo energy, nakshatra, Hasta nakshatra is what I'm feeling here, which ironically is this Virgo. I'm sorry, no. Yes, it is. Yeah. Virgo, Gemini energy, the Hasta nakshatra. And even it talks about working with your hands. Tarot would be prominent. Hairstyling, makeup, nails, being a chef. You know, all these things are hands-on work, whatever it is, okay? And so your person is definitely thinking about that and thinking they better get creative soon because justice is coming very, very quickly. And Archangel Michael is on your side, all right? I'm just saying, and they know it. And they're a little bit fearful. Fearful that the Queen of Scrolls is on the right side of justice and they're on the wrong side. Tell me about this Magician for Gemini's lover. This is a soulmate. Cindy's in here. Hi, Cindy. I love you, honey. Hi. So tell me about this Magician for Gemini. Let's talk about this Magician. Give me the energy of the Magician. Oh, it fell. Sorry, guys. Expect delays. No wonder it fell. The energy of your person is slow, which explains their earthiness. They are not quick to come to a decision. You're not quick to have a reconciliation, Gemini. I hate to say it, and you're like, oh, Steph, don't tell me. Don't give me the words of death. Because Gemini, you're quick. You're ready to move on and move forward. I just want to say, Gemini is one of the most intelligent signs in the zodiac. You can easily go from one conversation to the next. You're also very good at forgiveness, okay? So you're quick to forgive and move on, get past a situation. But the downside for Gemini is there are a lot of times where you're quick to move on, okay? And this depends on your chart. If you have strong Cancerian in your chart, which is very clingy, and a lot of you Geminis do anyways because If you're a Cancerian in tropical, then that makes you a Gemini in Vedic. And you're extremely clingy. So that would be very difficult. But if you're a Gemini in tropical and a Taurus in Vedic, you wouldn't be so clingy. There's a difference, okay? So what I'm saying is here, a lot of you, you know, are stuck in the past, but this person is really stuck in the past. And I just want to say, they can't let go. They cannot let go of a grudge or something. It's frustrating you. And even though you're quick to move on, I don't think you've been able to move on from the situation. Like there was children involved, or there was family involved, or there was court involved. You know, there was some bigger, higher power. And I was trying to say, the one bad thing about some Geminis, which is true for some, not me, but for some, you're quick to move on. You can move on to another relationship without a bat of an eye. It doesn't take a lot for some Geminis to just, I'm moving from this person to the next person, goodbye other person, on to my new life. And so you're resilient and you're quick to adapt. And so, you know, Geminis, that's where you can get your bad reputation about being a player or moving on too quick or being too cold-hearted. People just don't understand how a Gemini could jump from one energy to the next with, you know, no emotions involved. Like I said, those are mostly Geminis in tropical though. Mostly, okay? But bottom of the deck here is I quit. So I do think your person just gave up on the situation, Gemini. They dipped out and moved on. You've been having a hard time moving on. You have a lot of love for this person. You still have a lot of hope that this will be fixed, that the universe will come in your behalf. And there's so much love here and such a good connection. You believe that there's a reason. I'm so sorry. How does your person feel? How does your person feel about this? Because your person is definitely not listening to their intuition. They are moving on. They're frustrating you. You're dealing with delays because they're not coming along with what you want. They're totally against you, Gem. We have passion. I like that. The way they feel about you is an insane chemistry. You like each other equally and having fun. Gemini, you are the fun sign. You are absolutely fun. Gemini, you are the life of the party. Did you hear me? Yes. Yes, Gemini. You are the life, the vibrancy, the flame in the candle. You are the life of the party. No one else is going to have fun like Gemini. You know how to bring it, okay? You totally know how to bring it. And you did, and you've impressed this person, and they think, oh my God, Steph, we have an insane chemistry. Well, of course you do. You have the Magician, which is totally Virgo Gemini. Of course you do. If this is a Virgo Gemini relationship, oh, you bet you guys have an insane connection. It's soulmate. It's bonded. If you were just Earth and Gemini, it's still bonded. It's still very soulmate energy here. You guys are made for each other. But yes, there's delays. This person is very attracted to you and has a lot of fun with you and loves to communicate with you. The texting is amazing. There could be some sexting. I got that, Gemini. There's passionate kissing, passionate grabbing, just passionate ways of speaking. Even the way you guys argue is passionate. I'm getting a little Italian energy here. Okay. Yes. Hispanic, Spanish, you know, Latino, whatever. I'm getting that energy as well. So Italian and this Latino kind of thing going on here. Okay, I feel this vibrancy and this passion and this, it's just like fiery. Even if this person isn't of that culture, nationality per se, they have this spicy vibration. I've met some really cool people. I once knew an Asian guy who was very Latino. It seemed like it. He loved salsa dancing. He loved Spanish food, but he was Asian. I'm just saying he has that vibe, or she has that vibe. So it doesn't matter what nationality they are. They love this spicy vibration, okay? They are a spicy person. This is a spicy little meatball, okay? I'm just saying. This person has spunk. You have spunk. You guys are probably very good at arguing because Gemini, you are speech. You will argue your way through anything. You can also sell ice to a penguin. Your person is also a very vibrant speaker. So they could be a speaker, they could have a silver tongue, they are exquisite liars, and they're very good with their tongue. I'm just saying, I get these messages and I have to say them, okay? So Gemini, your lover's very good with their mouth, very good with their tongue, sexually, intimately, and just verbally, okay? They can argue their ass off. And so have you ever argued with an Italian? Well, there you go. Okay, there you go. So I'm just saying, this person can talk. This person might be on the radio. Maybe you're on the radio. Maybe you have a podcast. Maybe you have a channel. I don't know, Gemini, you're all about the media. Of course you do. There's some part of you, Gemini, that is writing books, on social media, having a podcast, having your radio, having some interest in communication. Okay, Gemini, that's you. And if you're not doing that, I know you're working in customer service or you're working with people because you get along with everybody and you are everybody's friend. Now, here's the ticker. Even though you're everybody's friend, you don't have very many friends. Not in your book, because what they consider friends, you consider acquaintances. These are just people I talk to. They are not my friends. Gemini views friends in a very deep spiritual way. Why? Because look what house Gemini is looking at. Sagittarius. Okay? So Sagittarius is about what? Truth, honesty, spirituality, religious views, political views, traveling, culture, deep knowledge, Jupiterian energy. Someone very serious and someone older. Gemini likes to have older friends. Okay, sometimes much older friends, even very elderly people. Gemini loves older friends. They consider that friendship sacred. Gemini also only has a handful of quality friends. The rest are just acquaintances. They're not someone they're going to invite to dinner. They're not someone they're going to invite in their home. Gemini is very protective about who they let in their inner circle. So just because they chit-chat and talk to everybody does not mean everybody's welcome at dinner. Does not mean everybody's welcome in their home, in their space. Not at all. So Gemini, this is where people see you as fickle because they see you as friendly with everybody. But then you're not really honest because that's not really how you felt. Just because you're very good with your mouth doesn't mean that you're lying. It means they took it the wrong way. You were gifted, Rahu, Mercury, with speech and leading people on or in. You are the lure. You are the one that gets the conversation flowing. If you are around a Gemini in a silent moment, Gemini is going to be the one to break the ice. Gemini is going to be the one to say, so, how about that game? Or so, how about this weather? Or so, did you hear about this, this, and that? Gemini will break the ice in any silent situation. That's Gemini. You're here to make peace and make people talk and bring people together. Okay. So I'm just saying, you are very friendly and this person views you as a best friend and someone they love to talk with, and they do miss that. But you are experiencing delays. Why? What is going on emotionally with Gemini? Spirit, please reveal what's happening emotionally for the sign of Gemini. Okay. Emotionally for the sign of Gemini. Reveal the secrets. Reveal what's hidden. What's hidden in the emotions of Gemini and their lover. The emotions of Gemini and their lover. Oh, Lord. You guys always have way too much to say. I mean, whenever I do a reading for Gemini, it's not one card. It's freaking 10. Not literally. Maybe it's 4. But I'm just saying, you guys always throw so much information to the wall, man. It's hard. I have to explain every card. Chill out. But that's Gemini bringing a little too much to the table. And you have bringing a little bit too much. You've been bringing a little bit too much to the relationship because you've been doing all the work. I'm just saying. That's what's in the cards. All right. So I'm going to get into your feelings. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Forces, the lightning bolt. What the heck is going on? You have the lookout tower, which has a fire breaking out. And then you have this lightning bolt in reverse. which is another tower. So tower for Gemini. Okay, mental and emotional, you are going through a train wreck. You are just like, you are a train wreck, Gemini. Jesus, you're a train wreck. Your mind is totally going somewhere else. You are changing your thoughts. Your emotions are changing before you. Completely unexpected change of heart. You weren't planning on this change of heart, but you have one. You're deciding to be different. You're deciding to feel different. You're choosing to walk a different path. Now, in reverse, this is kind of good because it means that the lightning bolt is in the heavens and they're closest to you. They're grounded. So there is a spiritual blessing for Gemini to where your emotions are really in touch with your higher self. They're really in touch with your spirit guides, and your emotions are very spiritually driven, if that makes sense. The two cards that I got for you, let's get this. Okay. Oh, wow. Didn't I tell you up in the air? I said this relationship's in and out, and there's like so much up in the air. That's what this card means. And then you got the Oracle of Delphi. Gemini, this is you. This is mercurial energy right here. Delphi, she's the Oracle. She's magical, spiritual. She's put on a pedestal. Everybody comes to her for advice, but she's not free. Gemini, would I be safe to say that you give very good advice, but you very seldom take it for yourself? Would I also be so bold to say that you have all the answers, yet you're stuck? So there's this frustration emotionally, okay? Because you have the tools, the gift, you see, you feel, you know, you preach, you've got the gift. And we have a 1 and a 1. So you're ready for this new beginning. We even have the number 11, lots of 1s for Gemini. But you're stuck. And then we have up in the air. You don't know what to feel, Gemini. What do I feel, Steph? I don't even think you know what you feel because you're so busy helping the world, feeding other people wisdom, showing them the right path that you haven't spent much time on your path. What's going on with your person? First of all, I see the double sign here of sacral energy. I can't talk. Sacral energy, Mars-driven. You desire to be a preacher and a teacher. You desire to be an oracle. You desire to be a spiritual, esoteric speaking person. You're very into spirituality. You're very magical. And so you're a little bit distracted with your spiritual journey, that your emotional journey is kind of taking a back seat. But your person is in a very different energy. We have Ace of Forces, which is the Ace of Swords. And then we have 2 of Forces. 1 to the 2.
I want a sandwich.
You want a sandwich?
Yes.
Good Lord. He wants a sandwich. So what I see here is progression. 1 to the 2. Literally on top of each other. I'll be right back. Take a moment, take a breather, get a smoke, get a drink. I'll be right back. Let me get this kid a sandwich. Okay? A sandwich. Give me a moment. I'm so sorry, Gemini. Jesus. I'll be back. How about a pizza? What?
Well,
You don't want a pizza?
fine.
Okay. here, baby. All right. So, I'm back. Oh, I ran up flights of stairs. Give me a moment. Okay, I also had a bite of pizza, so sue me. Whew. Okay. So, your person is having an epiphany soon, but it's in their heart. This isn't a mental epiphany like, oh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. All obstacles are not in my way. Thank you, Chan Vaughn, for the PayPal. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you. And I just saw 3 sets of 3. It's a message. Anyways, this is an emotional awakening. I also want to say, between you and your partner, there is a mirroring of feelings. Very, very, and this is the heart. If their heart is feeling something, your heart is feeling something. If they are feeling like there's tears or remorse, you are mirroring that. You are feeling the tears and remorse. You're deeply connected. This is the Oracle of Delphi. She feels what other people feel. She knows and she sees what's going on in other people's lives. You totally know what's going on in your person's life. You feel it, even if you're not talking to them. You feel and you know, okay? You know the truth emotionally. And then they have the Willow, 2 of Forces. This talks about ancestry and family roots. Your person is emotionally stuck in the past with their family roots and their past life. Period, Gemini. Your person has some issues in the past to be worked out. I am going to read the Oracle of Delphi for you. It's a beautiful card. And it's upright, so I'm happy. Empithea, or the priestess of Delphi, she sits upon a high 3-legged seat. Stemmed gently rises from a small fissure on the ground. On the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll. While the Pythia psychically receives the perceptions from Apollo, it is the priest who interprets her announcements. In this, we see 2 important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. And that's what's going on emotionally. See, you are feeling exactly emotionally what's going on. There's an Apollo connection between you and this person. There's an Apollo connection. I don't know what it is. Maybe someone's named Apollo. Maybe Apollo is Mercury. I don't know. Apollo, there's some kind of connection here with Apollo in regards to you and your significant other. Okay. When you receive this card in a reading, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power, Gemini, even if you don't recognize it yet. It lies very close to your consciousness because you have used this gift in so many past lives. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you're practicing both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. And there's the clock, chiming, an omen. It's time. It's time you started understanding that you're psychic, and it's time that you start knowing what that is. Pay attention. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and interpretations give you a powerful insight and an akashic vision of the world. So yeah, we have akashic field. You are reading their akashic field. You're reading their feelings. Excuse me. Gemini, you're very spiritual. And by spiritual, I mean you're very psychic. Yeah. And you may think it's a cliche. Maybe you believe in it, maybe you don't. But you are. You're very, very psychic. And keep in mind, this is reversible for the cross watcher. Okay? But I know this energy is speaking to you. And I know there's going to be a new beginning. Look at this. 1, 1, 1. New beginnings are on the horizon. And look at that. 11, 1, 1. Yeah, there's some message there. Let's read the Ace of Forces for you. Okay, so I like that it's upright. Thank you so much, Genevieve. I appreciate that. Hi, Margot. I missed you. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you guys. I love you. Okay. So upright, like the Akashic field, the aura borealis flows through the energy of brilliance as charged particles from the sun interact with the storms in the Earth's atmosphere. Oh my God, just the synchronicity of storms is Ardra Nakshatra, which is where Rahu is, which is what's going on with everything. So Rahu is connected to your lover. I feel like Rahu, the north node of the moon, is with your Venus, your Jupiter, your Mars, your Mercury, and also quite possibly in your 7th house or 7th from the sign of Gemini. Okay, there's some 1-7 connection here. Okay, it has to do with Rahu, the north node of the moon. It's fate. Anyways, it says here, the 93 millions of miles from the sun to the earth is nothing compared to the limitless consciousness of the Akashic field. All information, power, energy, and experiences vibrate in this realm of unending truth and possibility. Every bit can be yours.
I have a little bit of a unibrow.
No, you don't. Danny, now's not the time.
Alright,
I'm working.
look closely.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see that close all up in my grill. Do you want to get sick?
No.
Come here. You don't. You're very handsome and there's nothing there. You're imagining things.
No.
Okay, I love you. Go. And don't be all up in my face next time. I love you. Hey, can you close my door, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Receiving this card upright tells you that you're amazing and the opportunities around you are crazy right now. You can increase and celebrate the experience by opening doors to the Akashic field. So there's doors opening for your person. Your life energy resonates with the universal synchronicity right now. So you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help. Please engage in this pursuit with conscious focus. Write your intentions down on paper and ask specifically for some kind of message or information. Meditate on the Akashic field and visualize your goals. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires. And now is the time to make them happen. Wow, so there's an opportunity between you and this person to get realigned and communicate. I do want to do my divine doors and see what that says. What doors is opening up for your person in regards to you? What doors is opening up for your person in regards to Gemini? Whew, I got goosebumps. I don't know what it says, but I got goosebumps. It says here, look at that beautiful door. Freedom flows. Oh my gosh. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine, sacred reason. And what I'm hearing is a divine, sacred union. That's what I'm hearing. There's a door opening and an opportunity for you and your lover to have a union. Now, union is very different for many people. If you're a twin flame, union can be so many things, but mostly along these couple lines. One, communication. If you've been out of communication, union could be reconnecting, getting in communication again. Union for people that have been in communication but haven't been together could mean you guys are actually going to come together and commit and get into some kind of relationship. Okay, union can also be a spiritual message. For some people that have been disconnected emotionally and spiritually, you are now getting connected again, which will lead you to a physical union. Because once your emotions and spiritual connection has already happened, then the physical can actually happen. Okay? So I do feel there's some kind of a beautiful renewal and there's a new union coming. Right now, it's kind of up in the air. Gemini, you don't know what to feel about this. you're just like, I'm keeping my mind busy on work stuff. I'm busy working on my spiritual life, my ascension, my meditation, my organization, my job, helping other people through their issues. I'm so busy stuff. I'm very focused on life outside of this relationship. So my feelings are up in the air, and that's what Gemini's feeling. And your person is focused on the past. So your person's emotions are blocked. They're really stuck back there. They've been stuck back there mentally and emotionally, and they're really trying to work out these issues and these cycles and patterns. I really like that there's going to be a stop. There's going to be a stop and a go. Someone's going to have to stop one of their actions so they can go forward. What are some of these actions for Gemini that's going to stop? Oh my God. More chills. We have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. Thank you, Samuel. I appreciate that. The 555. Thank you. I love you, Sam. Thank you. So what's stopping is the snake. There is going to be no more third party. There is going to be no more snaky, clever, competitive person. That energy is going to stop. Okay, because somebody's been in the mix with this Gemini vibe. Yeah, somebody's been in the mix. Tell me a little bit more about the emotions for Gemini. Tell me about the emotions. And I'm feeling like I have to use the tarot. Tell me about the emotions for Gemini, please. Tell me. Oh. Oh my gosh, I just got these cards recently for the coronavirus reading in a different order, but look at that. And Rahu is in your sign, so that has a lot to do with the corona anyways. But different note. This is the Fix-It Angel, and I've gotten this trio today. It's so weird, okay? But this is the Fix-It Angel, Archangel Raphael. And then you have the 10 of Cups. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, another number 10. So Gemini, you feel like this will get fixed, just like the Hope card with Justice. You do feel that this will be fixed, and if you have a separated family, you feel it's going to get brought back together. You feel like there's going to be a change in the air, a change in the seasons. Something's going to change, and I think you're correct, because I think your intuition is telling you, Gemini, don't worry so much. This is going to be better. This is going to get fixed. This relationship is going to have some kind of a happy ending. Okay, so you're feeling emotionally complete also is what I'm hearing. You're really happy with yourself. Like Gemini is very plugged in to Gemini. Like you feel your vibes. You know what you need. You're in tune with your body and your soul, and you are very one with yourself. And even though you're kind of putting your emotions on the back burner, you're very plugged in to your needs, because Gemini, you are duality. You can be busy doing everything for everybody else and at the same time be doing something for you. You are very duality. So you've got this. You're juggling this like the Temperance card, which is your 1-7. You're looking at Saggy and you're like, I got this. I am maintaining and balancing and keeping this as a healthy flow. So you're really healthy mind, body, spirit, Gem. You really are. Show me the feelings for Gemini's lover in regards to Gemini, please. 5 of Swords. Thank God I got one card. This is competition, which is what's ending, but it's also aggravation, resentment, arguing, difficult times, aggravation. In regards to your person is very aggravated and humiliated. Your person feels like they lost a fight to you. And here we go. I talked about Virgo since the beginning. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, which is Sagittarius Virgo energy for me, which is the Hermit, the 9th house, plus the sign of Virgo, which is different. So for both. But your person is going within. They're reflecting on their feelings. Their deep feelings, the ones that have been in the past life or in the distant past. They're looking into that, and it's cold and it's lonely and they're isolated. Your person feels isolated. Your person feels alone. Your person feels like you humiliated them and they've been off in a wonderland, which is not a happy place for them right now. They've been off alienated. During the separation between you guys, they've been off finding themselves, okay? Fighting with themselves and finding themselves, both. They've been off doing that. Thank you so much, My Ugly Truth podcast. I love it. Thank you so much. So that's what your person's been doing. That's how they feel. They are humiliated. They have every reason to be. What do they want to tell you about this? What does your person want to tell you about this humiliation? Ooh, blocked. They're saying that's why I blocked you. You humiliated me, Gemini. You spoke the truth. Sagittarius energy. I love you too, baby. Oh, you're a good baby.
Okay.
He said I'm a good mom. What a sweetheart.
You can get chocolate and raisin.
I can get a chocolate raisin if I want. I'm going to take it. Hang on, guys. My cuteness is talking to me. You're an angel. I love you. Thank you for the chocolate. I'll just take 4, okay? Ooh, he gave me some chocolate raisins. Look at my babe. Whoops. I love you the most. Okay. So what your person wants to say about this is, I blocked you for a reason, Gem, because you embarrassed me. You embarrassed me, you humiliated me, and now I'm going to be vengeful and make you suffer. If that's what happened. The next one is Gemini, and keep in mind it is reversible. You might have blocked them, okay, from humiliation, whatever. But it says, Gemini, I loved you once. Okay, I loved you then. Guess what? I love you still. Always have. Always will. All right, they still love you like crazy. It doesn't matter if you're blocked, okay? Doesn't matter if you block them, they blocked you, tit for tat. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, boom, chakalaka, you got love. At the end of the day, there's an insane chemistry, passion. All right, it says it right there, insane chemistry. Don't tell me it's not what I'm seeing. So yeah, there is some aloneness, some alienation, but there's still love. The next card is Gemini. I keep asking myself, why am I doing this? Maybe you're asking yourself that, Gem, why am I doing this? But your person is also asking themselves, why am I doing this? Why am I blocking Gem? Why am I treating Gem like crap? Why am I taking advantage of Gem? Why do I not see what my Gemmy is worth? Why am I being an asshat when Gemini is 10 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance? Why? Believe me, karma, justice, judgment is coming in. There's a lot of divine intervention in this relationship, Gemini. Well, that's what they would tell you if they could actually speak, but they're not because they're blocking their communication from you. And even if you didn't block them or they didn't block you, there is a block in communication. So a block with the 5 of Swords is there is a block in communication. No one's winning here. And I just want to add one thing before I move on to the next area. With the 5 of Swords and the Hermit energy, your person did an action they regret.
Mom,
They thought they won, but they lost. What?
I just can't give you so many raisins because I love you.
You're going to give me more raisins because you love me?
Yeah.
He is the best kid ever.
Yes, I am.
Ever. Give me more. I love you. That's enough. Thank you. You are just so good.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. He says, yes, I am. He knows what's good. Okay.
Oh, good.
All right. I love Raisinets. Dear Lord. So good. Enough. And don't think I'm just spoiling myself with Raisinets. I got me a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. It's about to go down. Okay? Because it is Friday night. It is about to go down. Down my belly. Okay? I'm just saying. Anyways, maybe someone here has a sweet tooth. I don't normally, but tonight I do, so whatever. Let's move on. Okay. So anyways, this person did something to you that they regret, because the Five of Swords is someone fighting, and they're fighting against their own family. They're fighting against their own people. It's like, oh my God, why are you hurting your own people? These are your friends. These are your lovers. These are the people that were on your side. So Gemini, you supported them. Maybe financially, emotionally. We do have the Queen of Scrolls. You were their best friend, their lover, their therapist. You had financial support. You were it. And then they got in a fight with you about some past life bullshit, some kind of past karma, something they couldn't get over that they should have already gotten over from the past. Maybe they didn't get over an ex. Maybe they didn't get over some parental raising, whatever. They should have gotten over it, but they didn't. And so because they didn't and they were stuck in that past vibration, they fought with you and you guys had this big falling out, okay? Huge falling out, huge separation, maybe even led to some kind of a blocking in some sort of emotions and communication of some sort. And then your person's looking back at this saying, why did I do it, Gem? Why? And they keep asking themselves, why did I fight with Gem? They were there for me. They were my friend. They were my therapist. They were my confidant. They were my family. They were everything to me. Why did I fight with Gem? Why did I cut Gem out? Why am I all alone over here when I could have had Gem? Okay. So that's what they're feeling. So there is a lot of regret there. So since this is a very big reading, let's just see what's going on with career. Career and money. What's going on with Gemini's career and money? I love you the most. What's going on with Gemini's? You're a good baby. What's going on with Gemini's? Ooh, career. See, you guys need to quit. Quit giving me all these cards, man. For real. Quit. Quit. The first card I have is satisfied. Indulging in your desires. This is like a sauna, a hot tub. Indulgence, like, quenching your thirst. Hurry, go do potty, run. Go. Come on. I'm not gonna do it, you can do it, you're big. You're big, I'll turn the light on for you.
I don't know which one they were.
Okay, go on, do it. Hurry. Okay. So this is a big, tall glass of water when you've been in the desert. So I think you are completely happy with your work. You're content. The next one is ascending. Unleash your power. So your business is growing. Okay? Everything's growing. Your communications are growing. Your clientele is growing. Your finances are growing. Your reputation is growing. Everything is ascending as it should. Good job. The next one is family, stronger together. You might be coming into business with family, okay? Maybe you want to open up a business with family. Maybe you want to bring family into your business. Excuse me. Maybe your work is like family. A lot of people love their jobs so much that their coworkers are like family to them. They mean a lot. So, you know, even with me and you guys, the way I work with you, you're my family, you're my soul family. So there's just familial connection between you and the people you work with. The next one is shh. I wasn't shushing you. Most people here, few truly listen. The number 88. So you talk too much, Gemini. It's time to listen. You might be saying too much at your job. Thank you.
Which one?
Whatever you want, go get it in the treasure box. So you might just talk a little bit too much at work. You might be talking about your business. You might be, hey, me and my lover did this, did that. You know, you are a water fountain of information and you're just like, whew, giving all the goods away, all the jewels to everybody at your job. Maybe you're giving them your ideas. Maybe you're telling them all your business. Maybe you're just opening up everything about yourself. You're an open book. And the universe is like, okay, Gem, shh, don't talk so much. Don't say everything.
We're getting all the sea creatures.
He's so cute. I love him.
Yeah, because he's a tiger fish.
Yes, he is a
And
tiger
I also
fish.
get candy.
He's a tiger fish. Ooh, you got starburst there?
Yes.
Orange and red. Yummy.
Orange and red.
Okay, the next one for your job is entangled. One thing after the other. So you're very, very busy. You have a lot on your plate, a lot going on. If anyone can handle it, Gemini, it's you. You are entangled. You have a lot going on. It's one thing after the other. Boom, 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 boom. Just so much going on. You're a very busy bee. You are a busy bee, Gemini. You might be working with family, and you're keeping them busy. Bottom of the deck is temptation. Someone's always watching. So you could be on video, you could be out there. People are always watching you. You're monitored. There could be cameras watching you all the time. You could be famous, okay? But someone's always watching you, and you're tempted to just run out of this energy sometimes. Sometimes you're just tempted to go and get away from it all, and you're tempted to ignore it. You're tempted to indulge, okay? And that's your temptation, not to be so focused on work, but to indulge elsewhere. And so that's where you're like push and pull with work, okay? What's going on with your person and their career?
I love you the most.
I love you the most. What's going on with your person and their career? You're a good guy. You're a good boy.
And you're my sweetheart.
You're my sweetheart, and you're my genius.
I am your sweetheart. I am your king.
Yes, you are. Okay, so the first card with your person's business is cold. Feeling sad and alone, number 18.
This one looks like tea.
So you're feeling your person's energy a lot of the time, but your person feels very lonely
Happy I got that one.
and very cold. Your person feels alienated and isolated at their job. Underappreciated a lot as well. Okay? Your person doesn't feel like they quite fit in where they're working at. And then we have ending, 21, time for the comeback. There's some kind of an ending of the way they do things at their job or their job. Okay, and that's what's in their energy. That's what's coming up. There is going to be some kind of a finale, some kind of a finishing at their job. Okay, because something's got to give, something needs to change. And then we have picture perfect. They're not mistakes, they're lessons.
Mommy,
Yes?
you're doing the want.
Uh-huh. So your person feels like they've made a lot of mistakes at their job, but they're not mistakes, they're lessons. So your person feels like maybe their job is a mistake. Maybe staying there was a mistake. They have some regrets, okay? They're not so sure this is the best place, position for them. And they're really second guessing a lot. And they feel very alone in this because everyone's like, stay, stay, stay. You're welcome here. But then they're like, why don't I fit in? Everyone says we're coworkers and this is all good, but why don't I feel comfortable, satisfied, or why don't I fit in here? Bottom of the deck, we have effort, giving your all, giving it your all. So this person is really working so hard to make something out of nothing, okay? This person's really giving it their best shot. They're giving it their all. They're trying so hard to go ahead and give this job whatever it needs to be fruitful and to fulfill them in some way. Let's get some more career and money messages. What's happening with Gemini for money? Oh, thank you, Aaliyah Almond. Thank you so much for that beautiful message. What's going on with Gemini with financials? Gemini for March 2020 financials. Ooh, we have Queen of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Ooh, so you've been waiting on something. You don't have to wait anymore. Money's coming in. Good stuff is coming in. Emotional satisfaction with the career, with money. So you're emotionally fulfilled. Like you are eating good. Okay, I see Gemini is ordering food out. I'm talking Chinese, I'm talking Indian food, I'm talking, you know, I don't know, going out to eat. Like you're living it good, you're eating well. What? Thank you, baby. You're my sweetheart. You might be. So you might be, okay, you might be spoiling yourself with chocolates, candies, maybe like I am. I don't know, maybe you're just indulging, okay? You are indulging on some things, some desires. And so, okay, honey, I'm trying to work. Let me finish. So you might be spending a little bit more money on yourself, okay? This could be things for your teeth, your hair, makeup, eyelashes, tanning, I don't know, clothing, nails, you know, you name it. It's stuff for you. So you're spending. There's a little bit of spenditching. That's not a word, spenditching. What the? Okay, I don't even know where I make up words from. Seriously, I just don't know. But you are spending the moolah on yourself. Shh. Okay. And I see you very happy. When you get the Queen of Cups in a financial reading, it means comfortable. Okay, so even if you're not spending a lot, it means very, very comfortable. Shh. Downstairs. So very, very comfortable with your living situation. Even if you live in a one-bedroom apartment with a pot to you know what and a, you know, whatever, you feel comfortable. Bye. You have a blanket, you have your TV, you've got your stuff, you've got bills paid, so you feel very comfortable. So even if you're not indulging, you feel very comfortable that you have everything cared for. Your nest, your home is well cared for. So Gemini, you feel very comfortable, okay? You might live with someone who could be a mother or a mothering energy, and you feel very comfortable living with them. It's very nurturing and it feeds your soul. The Nine of Wands in reverse means you used to be kind of defensive about your job, but you don't have to be defensive anymore. It also means that you're putting up boundaries. Okay, there was a time that you didn't have boundaries, but you're putting up those boundaries now. You're telling people, respect me at my job, respect me on my work hours. I have limits. I can only do so much. Because you're not going to wear yourself out anymore. Because this Nine of Wands upright is a wounded warrior, wearing yourself out, having your guard up. This is relaxed. You know, you've learned your lessons, okay? You've learned that working too much is bad and working not enough is even worse. You've had a nice, healthy balance. You've achieved some kind of level of success here. You're almost nearing the end of a very difficult season. You're coming into a rebirth. Okay, the difficulty's almost over. You're very comfortable. You're nearing the end of financial worries. You're really going to be fine. And then I have another one, the Magician. So yes, there's a Gemini Virgo connection for you, Gem. There just really is. What?
He's not down though.
You're so good. He's in his room.
Yes, he is.
Go knock and see what he's doing. So with the Magician here, it's about going after what you want, creating something, taking initiative, taking action on something, doing what you want, putting your money where your mouth is. You're putting your words into action. So as far as career and pentacles go, you're creating pentacles. And I am going to read that Nine of Pentacles in reverse just to see what it says with pentacles. So you're moving forward. You guys might even be traveling for work. You might be traveling with your job, which feels really good, and you like that. Okay, so the Magician means, wait, I don't want to read the Magician. I want to read Nine of Wands. I know what the Magician means. Okay, Nine of Wands reversed is a situation that drags on forever. Spells that stall, trouble with air travel, and canceled flights. Okay, I love you. So specifically, that's what it means in this book. So if you do travel for work, Gemini, it was just stalled. You just got some canceled flights. Like you have a travel ban at your job. Nope, we're not traveling. Not for work. So if you have Gemini in your 10th house, whoo, this hits you good. This hits you good. There will be no traveling for work. It may also mean that some of your plans which for work may be stalled. Like for me, my cards, I'm Gemini Sun. My cards were kind of stalled on delivery because there was some canceled flights due to the coronavirus as far as delivery from places, from China specifically. So there's some issues there for me, and I'm just a gem. So that's an example. So you may not be flying somewhere for work, but maybe your work depends on shipments and flights coming in for you to run your business in some way. Okay, if you work in communications, maybe you're a CEO of some company, I don't know, but you're traveling. Maybe you're in the limelight. Maybe you're a movie star. Maybe you're an actor, a singer. You travel for your jobs to get money or whatever. These things may be stalled or canceled right now. There is some halts because of all what's going on. Bottom of the deck for your Pentacle energy is 10 of Wands. This is a burden. This kind of puts a damper and a stall on Pentacles. Okay, go do it. So there's been some kind of a stall on Pentacles, and it's been kind of a burden. Again, you're comfortable, but you're waiting for the big stuff to come in. It's like stuff, I've got all my bills covered, but I'm waiting for that spending money. I'm waiting for that pleasure money, you know? So that's what I kind of also see for Gemini. Okay, so what's going on with your lover with their job? Let's get some details. Let's get some details for Gemini's lover. And keep in mind, these are reversible, okay? So if I'm reading for the lover and it's for you, so be it. Tell me about Gemini's lover for work. Give me details about the ending, feeling cold and alone, and picture perfect. Yep. So we have the we have the Queen of Wands in reverse, which does mean a lack of desire. So your person does not have passion at their job. They once had a lot of passion for what they do, but they do not have passion anymore. They just don't care. This is a lack of interest, a lack of zest, a lack of love, a lack of passion, a lack of desire. Okay, they are not feeling, again, they're just not feeling like this is moving anywhere. Under the bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Wands. They're making plans to travel, to go somewhere else. They've been thinking about it for a long time, years. Should I go somewhere else? Four of Swords. I'm sorry, Two of Swords. Decision, choices. They've been thinking long and hard. Should I continue this career? Am I doing the right thing? You know? So Gemini, your lover is not feeling good with their job. They're not making enough money. They're not satisfied. They feel alienated. They feel alone. They feel like there's a picture-perfect job somewhere out there, but they don't have it yet. They're waiting to find the right niche. Do it. So your person is waiting for the right moment to leave. And there will be an ending. That's the T. That's the decision. They just don't know when. They don't know how. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy again. They're willing to quit. They are willing to quit this job. And even if it's not quitting the job, it's quitting the way they are interacting with their job. Some kind of energy is shifting and changing for your person at their place of work. Okay, so I just want you to know that's what's going on with their Pentacles, is they have to do what they have to do. Changes must be made. Actions will be taken, changes will be made. So anyways, this is what I see what's going on with Gemini. There's a lot of information here. I do want to go ahead and go into the extended coming over. It's been a very long read. We're at 79 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to get some cough drops. But anyways, so this is really generally what's going on with you and your person. I mean, you guys are having some good news with career. You know, your person, you know, but it's not terrible. I've seen worse. You know, how many people are really happy at their jobs anyways? Not a lot. So this is no surprise. Okay, but the good news is 10 of Cups is coming. The Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, Justice, Judgment. Gemini, you're going to get what you want. There's a promise at the end of that rainbow, and it's your pot of gold. It's your wish. It's your wish come true, and the universe supports you. This is God's will to bring you together with the one you want. And so you are going to get support. In the extended, I will look more into this in and out energy. I want to see what's going on with this person's life karmically. Who are they with? Why are they feeling alone? What's the snake business going on? And learning more about judgment and justice. What kind of justice are you going to have with this person that was in and out of your life, whether they were in and out super quick or just back and forth? So in the extended, let's get into that. Okay, and we're going to look into your empathic and psychic abilities because you're really feeling what they're feeling. Very, very intuitive. Thank you, Haven111, for the $10. Oh, thank you. I love you. That's so cute. Thank you so much.
Keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, says Maddie. We love you guys. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination.
And keep swimming to watch Ghostbusters versus Godzilla.
Yeah, and keep watching Ghostbusters versus Godzilla. You are just too cute. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and do the extended as soon as I hang up. It will be posted tomorrow. If you're interested in purchasing the extendeds or seeing my extensions, please go to jks1111.com and you can purchase the extendeds there. It's to see all the extendeds from all eternity. Yes, you do. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any of my decks, please go to jks1111.com as well and purchase tarot cards. You'll see all my prices and options there. If you guys want some cards pulled, you know what you have to do. Just purchase one of my decks. I'll pull some cards for you. If it is my Divine Masculine deck, I'll pull 3 cards for you. If it's my Spirit Speaks, my Oracle cards, then I will go ahead and do a full reading live over here for you guys, okay? So you know what to do. You know where to purchase them. Thank you so much for watching me and supporting me. I also have a tarot deck, which I haven't been using lately. That's also available. And some other oracles. So I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed, beautiful night. Happy Friday the 13th. Woohoo! Change is coming. Love you guys. Bye. See you in the extended.